To celebrate their parents' 40th anniversary, their kids and grandchildren put together quite the show. They remade an iconic scene from The Cosby Show, much to the surprise of the happy couple.
That's the 40th anniversary for the couple, and that was the family's tribute to them. And I remember The Cosby Show. I remember when that was done on The Cosby Show. It was a huge hit and iconic moment.
At age 10, I found out I had alopecia, and I think I have courage because I kept being charity even though I found out I had alopecia.
Yes, look, John, again, I get ya. This one here's what the ladies did like today, yeah? Hold on, no. The ladies did like to work. Work your body, work those hips, work your body, work those hips, work your body.
At first, it made me feel sad because I was balding, but as time grew on, I gained confidence and I didn't want to wear like wigs and stuff anymore. Alopecia is an immune system disorder where it affects your hair follicles.
Oh my God, the very first day that I found out that my daughter was suffering from alopecia areata, I noticed that her hair was falling out and she had small patches in the back of her head. And after researching and taking her to dermatologists is when they finally discovered that she was suffering with alopecia areata. I noticed that she had a small patch in the back of her head, which I thought she cut her hair. You know, little girls at her age, at the age of 10, they always discover and try to mess with their hair. And after taking her to her dermatologist, we found that she had smooth spots and there were no hair follicles. I don't know exactly how it feels to experience what my daughter is going through, and I think that's one of the most hurtful things as a mother. But this too shall pass, and my daughter will have hair again.
I'll never forget that day. Like yesterday, I was at work and my sister sent a text and she, said that she had to go and see what's going on with Charity. Her hair started to become bald in the back. She thought she may have shaved her hair or got some scissors or something like kids usually do. That wasn't the case this time. Went to the doctor. She sent us a text stating that she does have alopecia. And honestly, the text blew me away. I was devastated at work. I had to step away from my desk and I cried and I boo-hooed, and you don't want to question God, but I had so many questions, I just didn't understand why this was happening. And she was just fine and she had a head full of hair, she would wear her braids, and it was just something that was really hard to take in.
Okay, the day before school, I was with my grandma and I told my grandma this word and we looked it up and it meant something about oil or something, like God and oil. And she gave me this journal and I could write down whatever I feel, and I put the word and the definition and then like what it meant to me, and I said that. And then when my mom got home, I told her that I didn't want to wear wigs and I wanted to go to school tomorrow without a wig. And she was nervous and stuff, but I told her that I'll be fine and stuff like that. So I went to school the next day and I was kind of nervous, but my friends, they accepted me still, even though I didn't have any hair in that grade. At first I thought that my friends and stuff were not gonna accept me, but as the day went on, it was just like a normal day at school.
Wow. Receiving news like that, and she's a child as a grandparent, I was hurt, emotional, it was hurtful, just very, very hurtful. And so I knew that I had to be strong. I held it in for a long time without any tears. But we pushed through it.
I felt really, really helpless because me and my sister are really close. And having a daughter, we know that having hair is your strength. And, you know, hearing devastating news about your daughter not having hair, you know, we all like to go to the beauty shop and get our hair done. And knowing that she's losing her hair and, you know, she's going bald. And then, you know, it was emotional for the whole family. I think everybody kind of dealt with it in their own ways. Many nights I cried. Wish that it was something that I could do to make it better. But this was just a test for the whole family to go through, you know. And we aced the test, you know. We got through it. We're still getting through it. It's getting better every day. You know, when I see my niece happy, I'm happy. You know, if I see she's down, we all down. Because that's, you know, our family sticks together like that. But, you know, now that she's built up the courage, you know, I remember when she told my sister, you know, I just, you know, just let me wear my bald head, you know. I just go bald to school. And she went to school and the kids were very sweet. You know how kids can meddle and laugh and, you know, and pick on you, but they took it very well, and the teachers kind of talked to the students to kind of get them some education on what was going on with her. And then, you know, finally she said, well, you know, she wanted to wear the hair units. That built up a lot of courage as well. We let her know that she's beautiful, whether she, you know, decides to be bald or wear a hair replacement. It doesn't matter.
I love my sister because she has courage.
If you're going through what I went through, just know that you can make it.
Charity, you are the Patrick's hero. You know that? You are our #1 hero. And you're my favorite Patrick because you have so much courage and so much strength. So we wanted to do this show to encourage little girls, little boys. When you have a support group like family, you can accomplish anything. You know, we're her family. We're here for her. We rock with her 100%. And when you have that kind of support, it's hard to fall. Yes, it's a struggle. Yes, sometimes we all have tears in our eyes, but you know what? We got each other. And as long as we got each other, that's all that matters.
I just want you all to know, with any kind of issue or element that you may have, as long as you got so much family around you showing love, your prayers, you can make it through it. Our charity is doing just wonderful, and we're, as a family, we're glad about it.
I have courage because my cousin Charity has courage.
Hey, I want to encourage all of you guys that watch my family, the Patricks, and Little Magic, that whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing and dealing with, that the sky's the limit and the best is yet to come.
Charity is the most courageous little girl you would ever meet. And our main reason for doing this show is to show you that if you love somebody, you hug on them and you kiss them long enough, I believe they can be healed. Charity is strong and our family rallies around her.
For some mother out there that's just experiencing the same thing that my daughter went through, maybe your daughter has waken up and experienced hair loss, you know, on their pillow. Just be mindful that it's not over and done with. There is life after. We are not our hair. I know as a mother that it's very hard to experience things like this, especially when your daughter is going through you know, hair loss at a tender age, especially coming up to teenage years. And that's just something that girls love. Me personally, I had to cry many days and nights, not, you know, making sure that my daughter didn't see me. My family has always been my backbone. And I just want to encourage some mother out there that is going through this, that there is life after. You can make it. Just be strong for your baby. Love on your daughter. Tell her she's beautiful every day, and you'll make it.
You can always just, you don't have to hide, like, you don't have to hide your head. Like, you can just be, like, you can still be that funny, outgoing person that you are, still without any hair. Like, you can go to school and people think it's cool and think that you're different, unique, and it's like what I'm going through at school. Like, I haven't told, like, most of my friends yet, but like, I told some of my friends and they still accept me, so I'm sure your friends will too.
Traveling down life's road, looking for a place I can call my own. Took me some time, but now I'm comfortable.
My name is Charity. I'm one of the Patricks, and I have courage.
Hey, said I come this far, through the good and the bad, and I won't stop now. Mama said it wouldn't be easy, but son, you can make it if you just believe. Yeah. Nobody's stopping me. No hard till they get for me.
My name is Charity and I have courage.
Yeah. They said I wasn't gonna make it. They said I wouldn't make it. I'm going strong, but I'm going strong. Got my focus on. Got my focus on.